I promise you I'll try my best to make this the last time I'll ever talk about Jack Doherty again, because I think I went a bit too much on Jack Doherty, right? But apparently something happened to him which is actually really shocking, where he actually finally went broke as hell. My boy is broke as hell right now. So today we're gonna react to itsjanke's video. Jack Doherty finally got what he deserved. Let's just get straight to it, let's not waste any more time.
Jack Doherty has once again proven why he's the most hated content creator on the entire internet, and this time he completely did it to himself. A few days ago, Jack would invite a few random people to confront him live on stream, where they would debate him on literally anything they wanted, giving people the chance to finally call him out on anything they want. And even though Jack's been known to script a lot of these situations to make himself look better, many of the questions they would ask him were the ones that he's been silent on for a very long time. And now that they're finally getting exposed and he's actually talking about them, he's finally getting the backlash that he's always deserved. So with that, make sure you guys drop a like and hype up the video if you haven't already, and rate the show 5 stars if you're on Spotify. So with that, let's peep this video out.
Just make sure you guys like pass the mic around, when you talk. But alright, so what brings you guys here today?
Me personally, I can't trust anybody that has that much energy before noon.
What the who sent her here, What are you, a walking only billboard? Could already tell. Alright, pass it to one of the guys. Maybe someone without.
I don't even know what that means, honest. You don't like a guy who's energetic after like 6 p.m? Bro, that's when everyone leaves their house and go parties and stuff. What do you mean? What do you mean noon, gang? Weird.
I don't know what speaks.
Walking only is kind of lame because, like, isn't that your whole thing? Only.
Yeah, but she.
Well, I mean, that's also your thing and Jack Doherty's thing and this girl's thing. So, I don't know why you hate yourself, buddy.
Not signing me, I'll make my offer. So, like, boo.
Okay, so let me get this straight. Jack's trying to shut this girl up because she does OF. Like, homie, that's how you make your entire income. You allegedly pick up girls that look young, practically off the streets, sign them to contracts where you take damn near 80% of their revenue, and make them basically live with you. Now a girl that walks in your house that you invited, by the way, isn't allowed to speak for the sole reason that she does OF. Like, Jack, what are we talking about, bro?
Yeah, so why do you guys hate me? Let's go one by one. Why do you guys hate me?
I mean, I've been watching you for a while. You're just young, dumb, and stupid sometimes.
Yeah.
Just do stupid shit. Dave, why aren't you preventing this stupid shit?
Like what?
I mean, he's not wrong. Screaming in a golf tournament, you got banned forever. Doing some dumb shit that gets you arrested. Fighting with people just because you got security. Dumb shit right here, you hate it. Done.
Why the f did you crash your McLaren?
Have you ever crashed your car before?
Once, but it wasn't my
Why
fault.
Why'd you crash your car?
They rear-ended me from
Stupid
behind.
idiot.
Damn.
Yeah.
Got a point.
You can't be talking. What do you mean you got a point? Defend yourself. He literally crashed his McLaren because he was driving, texting and driving. That's not allowed, bro. Someone from behind destroyed your car. It's not your fault. Come on.
Exactly.
True.
We both have crashed a car.
True.
So why being a hypocrite?
Well, because
kind of
why
car
the
is
f are you texting and driving?
I wasn't.
You were streaming and driving.
Well, true.
There we go.
Check in the chat.
So that makes me an equal piece of shit as you.
Well, no. You're just young and dumb.
Just as young and dumb as you, I guess.
I mean, bro, that's just not true at all. The reason Jack got into his crash is because he was not only speeding on a rainy day on the freeway, but he was also blatantly checking his phone, reading his chat while he was driving. So my guy here is not a hypocrite at all. He said he got into a crash because he got rear-ended. With that logic, the crash that he got in wasn't his fault, whereas Jack was doing numerous illegal things and overall just driving unsafe and putting everyone else's lives that were on the freeway at risk for his own entertainment.
I think it's kind of shitty that when your girlfriend was robbed at gunpoint and she came into your vehicle traumatized, crying, she was literally almost lost her life, or she thought she was gonna die. She was begging you to stop recording, begging you to stop streaming because something traumatic just happened to her, and you decided to keep recording because everything you do is for content. I don't know if you actually have a personality. You do all these stunts and all these things for attention. That's why you have all of this, because you gotta get the attention, gotta get the views. That's the whole thing. That's the whole point, right?
Sure.
Yeah.
We brought you here today.
So I just think it shows a lot about your character, that supposedly someone that you married, someone that someone that you cared for, that you would treat them like that. I think that shows a lot about your character deep down, that instead of putting the person that you love, you know, actually caring for them, putting their feelings first, because she deliberately told you to stop recording multiple times.
And I did. I ended the stream and I did stop recording, and then she gave me permission to start filming again, so I did.
I mean, that's just not even true. If we go back to this original situation, we can clearly see McKinley asked Jack numerous times to stop streaming and recording. Yet Jack continuously insisted on continuing, with the logic that if he didn't stop, they would see tons of viral TikToks about the situation the morning prior, which is just an extremely messed up situation. Like,
I mean, whatever clip makes you go viral, don't get me wrong, whatever makes you go viral, you gotta do, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, true, your loved one said stop recording and you're just doing that. That's your fault. You're a bitch for doing that. Don't do that. But I mean, virality clips. I don't know what can go viral with Jack Doherty calming his girlfriend down, but sure, whatever makes him happy.
yeah, he's probably right. I'm sure if he continued to record the entire thing, there would be tons more clips about everything all over social media. But in the end, if he really cared about his girlfriend in this situation, then he would stop recording and streaming altogether. But it truly is clear what his priorities were in that situation. He cared more about content than anything else. And I have a feeling that that also follows through to today.
And I did. I ended the stream and I did stop recording, and then she gave me permission to start filming again.
Bro, why are you lying, bro? Everything is on YouTube right now, okay? Everything is out. You can't be lying, bro.
And so I did.
And it's pretty sad that there's so many videos of her crying online because of you, and you let that happen. So I think that's pretty valid reason. And I don't even know you, but that's pretty enough good enough reason, because it shows a lot about your character. Not a lot of people would, if your mom or sister or girlfriend or friend almost lost her life, would you say, keep recording, bro, keep recording?
Is that what I said?
Bro.
Was I like, keep recording, bro, or was I frantically trying to help her and figure out what the fuck happened?
Because
so you're twisting the story, actually.
Actually, I didn't say.
Yeah, I let you speak for enough. Yeah, wait, let me talk now.
I didn't say you deliberately said those words, because you wouldn't do that. That's what this is for, to like talk real shit.
Yeah, no, you made a great point.
Can you explain? Does that make you a good boyfriend, good partner to someone? Yes or no?
Like, I feel like at the time, like, I was a lot more immature. I was like 19, you know, I had a lot of growing and learning to do in life, and my whole life is out there on the internet. Like, looking back at that situation, there's things I would have done differently 100%, you know? And nobody's perfect, but like, I feel like it's all about what you can like look at that, take from it, and learn from it, you know? Everybody makes mistakes. My mistakes are broadcasted on the internet for everyone to judge me, you know? No one sees me off camera, how I am with people around me, and there's a content side of things, and it's like we're all locked in on that. We live stream 12 hours a day at a time. It's like everyone wants to film. She wants to capitalize off that too. That's her most viral YouTube video, her most viral TikTok. You know, she's posting that because she knows what it's gonna get her too.
Jack's acting like he has no choice in his life being broadcasted. Like, bro, obviously your mistakes are broadcasted online, but that's only because you choose to be a streamer. You choose to do stupid shit with stupid people, which ultimately gets you in trouble and puts your loved ones in danger. And due to the fact that in this situation, McKinley was so uncomfortable that you had to end your live stream once, what makes you think that it's a good idea for her own sake to start the live stream back up once again? Like, even if she gives you permission, you should recognize that this is probably not a good idea. But I guess Jack's content-driven brain can't even comprehend common sense like that.
I mean, if you think about it, Janky, at the end of the day, Jack needs to do that to pay off his rent. If you think about it, that's what he does for a living. He didn't graduate, so that's what he does for a living. And I'm not saying that everyone should do that, okay? I'm not saying you can't do what he does, but I'm just saying you guys are arguing with him even though that's his name. His name is literally Jack Doherty, a content creator who does YouTube and live streams for money. That's the whole point. That's the whole point, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, you should have stopped for like a day or two, come back to it, and done. Boom. Easy as it is.
You didn't want that. You told her.
But then why is she posting about it?
You told her, you're going to be so happy when this goes viral tomorrow morning. We're going to make money off of this. You said something like that. And that just shows your mentality. And like, if you're honestly, genuinely sorry right now, I would be shocked, but I'm not convinced.
Yeah, and I don't have to convince you anything, but like I said, like, it's all about learning from your mistakes and stuff. Like, that was years ago, and obviously I was very immature, you know? There's a million things I'm doing at once at like 19 years old, and looking back, I would have done shit differently. And it's just like, I feel like now, like, I go about things differently. Like, I'm not trying to prioritize content because it's just like I don't need to anymore. Like, I'm at a different point in my life, and I definitely have taken all these situations that happened to me in my life and learned from them and stuff. And you know, it's all about what you do with it. It's just like, I can't change the past, but I can change, you know, how I act in the future, and that's obviously something I'm working on. So
Now, this is probably the first actual reasonable take made by Jack. Obviously, everyone, has a past. They've done things that they're not necessarily proud of, and they can change. However, Jack is still taking no accountability for what he put McKinley through, saying that she was all in on it the entire time, as she posted TikToks and YouTube videos about it, and it's her most viral moment ever, when in reality, let's be honest, Jack was managing McKinley during that time. When all those videos were posted, he had complete control to basically all of her accounts. So what makes us think that on all of those accounts, Jack was the one who posted the video about them getting robbed? Honestly, I think that's a very valid assumption of that situation. Could I be completely wrong? Yes. But I do believe that that's more likely what happened than not.
Let me ask you a question. Why do you get so much hate?
Because I feel like it's easy to hate on me. Like, if I wasn't me and I saw me doing all the things I do and everything I have, I'd be pissed. I'd be like, holy shit, why does this kid have what he has and I don't? And it would irritate the fuck out of me every day.
Right, so
but why do you think people hate me?
All right, I'm gonna be real with you. I honestly think people hate you because you're young, successful. Yeah. And not only that,
I mean, some points are true. People do hate at anyone who is like rich at a young age, which does piss me off because that's my goal, to get rich by like 19 or 20. That is really true. But Jack, you're not just getting hated for that reason. You're getting hated for multiple dumbass reasons that you've done. You're attacking people outside the streets and they can't do anything because they have security. You know what I mean? Because you have security, so they're gonna protect you no matter what, even if it's your fault. You texting and driving, that's a legal thing caught on camera, by the way, which should get you banned, but Kick loves you. I don't know why. So that's why. That's the only reason, in my opinion.
Nah, people just hate him because he's a fucking loser. This is all just Jack coping at the end of the day.
you do dumb shit on camera sometimes, like with people to make your security, shit like that.
Some of those videos are skits though, and a lot of people don't understand that, especially those ones
That's what I just fucking said.
where I'm walking like this. Those are all skits, and no one realized that, and they judge me for that. Where it's just if you see an actor in a movie kill someone, no one's like, oh, he's a murderer, and you judge him in real life for what they did on an acting in a movie, So it's just if I'm acting in a video and I'm making a little skit, it's people take that out on me in real life and have an actual opinion on me. Something that's not even real is laughable to me at that point, because it's just they're just judging something that never even happened. That's not even real.
Wait, so was the incident with the robbery, was that a skit too?
No, I got robbed.
No. I'm talking about with your girlfriend, on the bus, she got.
That was real too, yeah.
That was real.
Yeah, there's real shit that happens too, but it's just that's my life, and I film everything that happens in my life. And that's why I'm here today. That's why everyone else around me got to where they're at too.
Yeah, this is just an absolutely horrible take, because movies are known to be 100% scripted. Whenever it comes to live IRL content like Jack does, there's a mixture of staged skits, and there's also a lot of actual real life stuff that happens. So whenever people see the kinds of things he does, it's really hard to differentiate what pieces of content are genuinely real and genuinely fake. So Jack constantly assuming that everyone just knows whenever the content is real or fake is honestly just delusion. Nobody's gonna know unless you tell them.
Do you think any of the content you've ever made has affected your family or people you love in bad ways?
I don't think anything affects them. I've been doing this since I was 10 years old, so it's pretty normal to them. It's more normal to them than it isn't, so they're just used to everything happening in my life,
Do you ever feel like you disappointed them by doing anything?
Maybe some things, obviously I'm not proud of everything I've done. Yeah, I don't know, I try not to think like that, but I hope not.
Do you think you're a good person?
Better than you. Yeah. Holy.
Now, this woman is just here to smoke him. She's not even here to ask him some genuine question. She is just here to smoke him. That's it. Really, that's it. Both of them are in the beef.
This is crazy.
It really is.
So, where are you gonna be in 5 years?
Farther than you. No,
Do you actually have real answers to anything, bro?
I'm being honest. Where are you gonna be in 5 years? Waiting for the next Craigslist ad to be on Jack Doherty's couch?
Nah, I have to admit, this girl is pretty fucking crazy, but she is asking some pretty decent questions. I mean, they're pretty generic, but they should be pretty easy for Jack to answer. But I can clearly see what he's doing here. He's just trying to rage bait her for content. It's so fucking obvious. And to be honest, she's actually giving into it. So for once, I have to say, Jack, you're fucking doing it, bro. It's working.
This is actually about you.
Oh my god,
and
here she goes.
every time he gets a little intimidated, he starts to talk over, he starts sweating a little bit more, he starts getting louder, he doesn't let you talk. I asked you very simple question, where do you see yourself in 5 years? And this dude got so sensitive.
I just said farther than you and you didn't like that answer. I think in 5 years, maybe I'll have a family and stuff and probably doing social media. Already, I have a question about you. What do you do for money?
This is not about me.
What do you do for money?
I don't do this for money.
What do you do? I bet I guess no one would probably pay to.
If she's that mad, I think she's like doing something she's forced to. She doesn't like for the money. Or maybe she does OnlyFans, but she doesn't want to say it. You know, she does that shit, but she doesn't want to say it.
Yeah, never mind. But yeah, what do you do for money?
That was such a good one.
What do you do for money though? Real
Hold on. Hello?
fake phone call.
It's your mom. She says you're a bitch.
Alright bro, are we fucking serious? That was a low blow. And to go to Jack's defense one more time, at least he answered the question. Guys, if I'm gonna be honest, I don't like Jack, but I don't think I like this girl even more. Like, she started off asking some pretty decent stuff about the situation where McKinley got robbed, and Jack was continuing to film her even though she was going through a traumatic experience, but now she's just trying too hard. Like, this shit's just getting cringe.
How can we debate if you don't like, it's a one-way debate.
I asked you. You still haven't answered my
What?
simple
You keep making up new
question.
questions. Where do you see
My
yourself in
first
5 years? I
question
already answered
was,
that.
what makes you not a bad person?
That was 10 years ago.
You never answered it.
What makes you not a bad person? What makes me a bad person? I don't understand where to start that question. Am I supposed to list?
You don't.
Am I supposed to glaze myself for?
Because
10 years? Like,
this
what am I supposed to do with
is
that?
supposedly a debate. You're supposed to have talking points, and you don't
I'm not
have
gonna
a
sit here
single
and glaze
reason.
myself and stroke my. I'll say that for only.
You actually do that anyway, so it's
Exactly.
like-
So I'll save it for that. Like, why would I fucking glaze myself for free, right?
Now, I actually do have to admit, having talking points for a debate like this.
Yeah, honestly, nah, this girl's gotta go, bro. She's just here for the fame, I swear, bro. She is just glazing the hell out of herself, bro, at this point.
This would be completely pointless. The point of this entire debate is to get Jack Doherty haters to bring up topics on why Jack is a bad person. If he had a bunch of pre-made topics about situations that he himself decided would be good to talk about on his channel, then that's limiting the amount of topics that the contestants can bring up for the debate. So I really don't know what she's on about. I think she thought this was going to be some sort of presidential fucking debate, when in reality it's supposed to be more something that people do off the whim. Kind of like a Q&A of sorts. Again, I don't really know what this chick's on about.
For the next, like, Jack Doherty's, like the 12, 13-year-olds, they're trying to do the same thing you're doing, like stunts and pranks and all of that. And, you know, if they, like, get themselves into trouble, get hurt or arrested or whatever, and you see that, like, would that make you want to change your content if you see so many kids are getting in trouble because of that? Or would that not matter to you? Like, let's say kids go into, like, a mall or something, and, you know, how you did, like, the thing where you're walking and bumping people,
Yeah, that's a skit.
Like, let's say they don't think it's a skit, but they're like, oh, let's do it for real. And
So let's say like in a movie, someone shoots someone, they're like, the kid believes it's real, and then he ends up killing someone. You think that they should stop all movies because there's violence in a movie and someone replicated it?
fair enough.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Do you think you're glorifying only?
Not gonna lie, Jack kinda smoked you right there. Jack kinda smoked you, and you didn't say shit. You just said fair enough. That is crazy.
I wouldn't say I'm glorifying it, but like you do only. So what the are you talking
I
about?
don't agree with what I do necessarily.
So stop doing it. Who's forcing you to do it?
I want to do it. Like, you want to make content, to make money, to have a big house.
Alright, this girl hasn't talked for the entire video, and the first thing she says is just complete bullshit. She basically shames him for promoting OF, then says that she doesn't agree with OF, but she does OF and she likes what she does. Like, am I crazy for not understand what's going on here?
For sure.
Because we see the value in it. But how do you think you're gonna fix that in the future when
What the f do I have to fix?
But like,
I think
for your children,
I want.
you have
If I
children,
have
you
something
have
to
a
fix, I don't
daughter,
have it stay
and you
broken.
see,
I like
what
this.
if daughter sees like, oh, I had girls making $150,000 a month exposing their bodies online. Do you want your daughter to do that too?
Well, how would you feel if your daughter did that? Let's be honest. Your daughter just wants to do same thing like what you're doing. How would you feel about that? That's the question.
Makes her that much money or no?
I mean, no, I would not have my daughter do that, but like, thank God I'll be in the position to have none of my kids do that shit.
But you never know when you have a
What the
kid.
f am I supposed to do about it? Everyone has a past, and it's just like everyone makes money. It's just life. It's like, who wants it that bad? You just gotta want it. You can hate someone for it. You can like someone for it. You do only. Next.
You really don't respect women.
Would you consider yourself a little fruity?
You're actually not going to be successful long term. This is all temporary, and you're going to go broke. That's actually your biggest fear. That's your biggest fear because you know it's going to happen.
No, I'm confident enough in myself to know I'll never go broke. But yeah, my biggest fear for sure is probably not living this life. All I want to do is keep living this life and more, and that's what keeps me going every day and pushes me to make more, you know? You probably don't even have that fear in your mind because like you're already broke, you know? So it's just like you wouldn't even know.
Can only go up from here.
Exactly, that's good, you know? It's a great mindset to have.
I'm here for my $100.
Yeah, you're getting that.
You broke ass women just wanted $100 and walk out? Yeah. Exactly. You working something you don't like at all, 9 to 5 shit or something. I don't know what you're doing, but you hate it.
I'm here for the money.
I think some people got off Craigslist. Some of us didn't.
I'm here for the money.
I didn't know.
I don't even know what the.
Cap. No, you're just trying to finesse $100.
I don't even.
You don't get paid, dog. You're paying me $100 before you walk out, actually.
Damn.
But
Pimp.
At the end of the day, I feel like Jack's just gonna continue doing whatever he can to make the most money from content as possible. That's what he's done since he started making content, and that's probably what he's gonna do for the rest of his life. And I do have to say, I don't like Jack as a person at all. However, there were certain things that he said to some of these people in this video that I do kind of agree with. Because on my channel, I like to try to be as unbiased as possible. If Jack does something absolutely deplorable, then I will call him out for it. But if he does something good, then I'll compliment him for it. At the end of the day, all of these creators are just humans. People make mistakes, and as long as you learn from those mistakes, I feel like that's the most important thing. I don't think I'll ever like Jack as a person just based on the amount of crazy deplorable shit that he's done, but I do believe people who have done horrible things can become better. All it takes is a little bit of effort. So if you guys did go on to enjoy today's video, then do be sure to drop a like and also subscribe for more content just like this. Anyways though, Spotify shout out of the day goes to
Yeah, honestly. Yeah, he's right. He's right. Yeah. That's the good advice of the day, bro. That's a really good advice, bro. End of the day, we all make mistakes. You know how to fix those mistakes? Thank God, Mo. Thank God, really. Go back to your life. That's really it. Anyways, thank you guys so much for 100 subs. Hope you guys do really have a blessing and a fantastic day. See you guys on the next one. Peace.